No British Prime Minister has done it yet, and nor has any member of the British royal family until today. By setting foot on Cuban soil tonight, as Prince Charles and Camilla did, they marked a moment in history. Because not once since the revolution of Fidel Castro have relations between Britain and Cuba been considered warm enough to dispatch a senior royal like this.
At last, Dr. Fidel Castro himself arrived.
Soon after Castro swept into Havana in 1959, he aligned Cuba with the Soviet Union, and it transformed this Caribbean island into a pawn in the Cold War. It would be the diplomatic norm for the next 50 years. Until, of course, Barack Obama decided to try a different path.
For more than half a century, the sight of a U.S. president here in Havana would have been unimaginable. But this is a new day.
With Fidel Castro at that time old and frail and his brother Raúl in charge, President Obama reset relations and diplomatic links were restored between the two arch-enemies. This week, Prince Charles is embarking on a diplomatic path his mother has walked on before. Just as the Queen did when she went to Ireland in 2012, the government will use a visit by a senior member of the royal family to signal a new relationship between the UK and another state. Tonight's arrival isn't just a big deal for Prince Charles at the front of the plane here, it's also significant for the armed forces. When the RAF land this plane in a few minutes' time, it'll be the first time the British military has been in Cuba since the revolution. The next few days will be the most important part of Charles and Camilla's tour of the Caribbean. Britain has dispatched them here to sow the seeds of a different diplomatic future. Chris Ship, ITV News, Havana.